The winner of seasons 1 through 3 was Tracy McGrady in the theater, launching for a 360 slam with their launch day build. An amazing play from the early days of NBA 2K25. And the winner from seasons 4 through 6 was Greatness 1221 in the theater. After downing a defender, rises up and rotates. You can't stop the ball if it's spinning all around. 1 million VC is on the line. It's voting time. Is it a new favorite or maybe a play you've boosted through every vote? All year long, your submissions have been outstanding. We look forward to announcing the winner during the 2K TV Awards. Congrats, and thank you to everyone who participated. It's been a pleasure to announce. We'll see you next time.
If you're enjoying the NBA playoffs and want to recreate the action yourself, NBA 2K is a place to be.
That's right. Located within My League and My NBA eras, the playoffs allows you to fully customize a 16-team NBA bracket. You can play in the current postseason bracket or mix things up and add any team to join the fun. Whether it's a current roster, all-time, or classic, this playoff bracket is entirely up to you.
You can control multiple teams and change the settings however you like. A one-game NBA Finals to determine the winner? Done.
Check out this mode next time in NBA 2K25 and see how your playoff bracket shakes out.
We have a very special guest on 2K TV today. We have community member Yena Gaming. Welcome back. We're so excited to have you on again.
No problem. Thanks for having me.
All right, so let's talk about builds. What's your advice on players making a playmaking guard?
If you want to be a good playmaker, I think one thing to do is have your pass accuracy and your ball handling up. So what I have is a 6'3" point guard with 6'7" wingspan, 94 ball handle, an 82 pass act, and I have the ability to go get driving dunks with an 87 driving dunk and shoot from deep, 94 3-point shot, and then as a takeover, I'm able to get satellite. And then you get to play around with cap breakers. So if you're a sweat and you got 14, 15 cap breakers at this point, you can add some to your defense. My steal is at 91, and you can add even your pass accuracy. That way you can get those passes in a little quicker to your teammates, up the dimer a little bit. Or you just want to flush over everybody, you can raise you a little bit if you're driving dunk. So I think that's the best way to go when it comes to point guard.
Okay, what about a slashing forward?
Now, slashing forward, it's a little rough around the edges because everybody wants to go and dunk the ball no matter how tall or big they are. I can use what I have, and that is a 6'9" power forward. That's a 7'5" wingspan, and it has a 90 rebound and a 90 steal. And what I can do is I have a 93 driving dunk, so that raises my posterizer all the way up to where if I get a step on defender towards the basket, I can just go into a meter dunk and get a contact almost every time. So they will have to put their big around me, and at that point, I can just fake like I'm going to the basket and just walk back and shoot three. So if you want to really get busy and be very versatile, go a little taller on those driving builds, maybe 6'8", 6'9".
And then last one, two-way center.
So I just made a build for center. It is a 7'4" wingspan, so a little short on the wingspan, but I'm gonna push it on game on why it's so short. Two-way inside-out playmaker. Now we're playing a game where everybody wants to be well-rounded. I think.
I've been living off golf from the last few deals when the night check came and I still got chills to the 2K lick. I ain't even go pro, got a boss outlet, now I'm smelling like gold. Call me Ice Cube, baby, where they sit on my chain, heard a lane. Trying to play up my name when I'm 23 to it, and I'm going no brain, going dumb with these hundreds in my thumb, got stained. I'm out here, everything come free. I ain't never met God, but I bet he know me. Put the money in the setting, in them streets to the boy alley hooping. I ain't riding on fleek. Got a Porsche light skin in the ceiling, got peeled. I was 20 plus young when the got real. Young black boy running, got me out of that field. Better living off game, you should get it on film. I ain't never your kind, late but I'm really on time. Girl, what you put in your mind, I ain't digging your sign. True for that mind, hurt but I made it out fine. Still in my prime, bro, really outline. Talk like you Tony, I'll grind, throwing 20 on 9. How you living on spine? Bro, better off than you got nerve. Bro, need to get a bird. Now I'ma get it off first, find a way you ain't surf. You looking looking all hurt. Funny till your ego got nerfed. Boy, I made it all worse. Woke up looking like work. 150 lay on my shirt, 20 lay on my teeth. Boy, I make an M in my sleep. Everything I want in my reach. I'ma run it off tops. Wonder where I've been pulling off lots. 454, I'ma keep it on stock. Cognac bezel with the ticker on rocks. Things I tell me what I ain't got. Get it right now where I got it back then. Number one stunner, but the level on. Raised by the gang with a meal like Philly with a watch 250 in a so silly. Yeah, 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 yeah. When the door got closed, I ain't feel too bad. I'ma run mine up, I'ma have some stash. Now you in a raw purse, but you going outside. Now you on the couch surfing, you keep a little rat. Living out his backpack, need to get it back. Got a grade double R and you need both lanes. Got a dollar to his name, but he all gang. But you all on my when I find that strange. Keep playing with the fire, but his get burned. But your boy got when the light got turned. Got his when the boy won't learn. Big shorty when the block gets served. Always sorry when the cap don't work. Got the butterfly doors and the fly like bird. And I love my but I ain't them nerd like I get a like yeah.
Oh my god, this is so amazing. I am super happy. Me pidió que me soltara. Ey, bichita por los aires en el G. El SAM de fábrica el piquete. Va llegando el billete. No me fío cuánto es, ni sé cuánto me até. Solo sé que en París como el PC, los diamantes de Leo se ven calladita pa' que todo se dé, todo se dé, todo se dé. Números uno como sellos en el pasaporte. Cada canción que tiro es un éxito que rompe. El noviecito tuyo ayer se me puso a la orden. Me dijo que estoy rica, que no hay compe. Por el 305 vacilando en el Ferrari. Nos bajamos el live y activamos el party. Estamos legales, no paguen. No. Estamos legales, no paguen. Bicho está por los aires en el G. El SAM de fábrica el piquete. Va llegando el billete. No me fío cuánto es, ni sé cuánto me até. Solo sé que coroné. En París como el PC. Los diamantes de Leo se ven calladita pa' que todo se dé, todo se dé, todo se dé. Sabe que soy la para, la viejito me lo bala. Me dice que no lo mire, así que eso se le dispara. Me pidió que me soltara, que me lo quitara.
I cooler than the ice inside the ice so cooler than the ice I probably city on the spin until the poppy so I got cream watching all the raggies on I put pain on it got some gain on it 1,000 on this hoodie never got a stain on it 1,000 on that never got my name on it yeah screen inside the seat and you go watch the game on it
I don't rest it off every festival I don't mess with my pockets y'all new best of y'all watch I don't rest it off every festival I don't mess with my pockets y'all new best of y'all watch
Oh, say does that star-spangled
If you're looking for a party this Saturday night We're bringing you one. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. In this game, we'll see the Chicago Bulls going up against the Dallas Mavericks. Along with the all-star team of Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, I'm Brian Anderson. And now Dallas' starting group. We've got Jason Tatum. Holmgren is out there with Mobley. Then there's James, and it's White in at the 2-guard. And for Chicago, they've got Nikola Jokic. Jalen Williams is out there with Julius Randle. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton, and it's Jordan in at the shooting guard position. And both backcourts in this one stand cream of the crop.
Well, a lot of people would say that this is a guard-oriented league. I think it's a league of all the positions. But tonight, certainly, whoever can win that guard battle will probably go home with the W.
Certainly the headliner tonight. 5 on the clock. Randall, pass to Halliburton. Lets it fly. And the rebound goes to Dallas.
Well, and even though he couldn't get that one to fall, that's a shot they want him taking.
Back to Holmgren. It's James on the wing. Williams defending. Back to Holmgren. Ooh, it's stolen by Jordan. Pass to Halliburton. Holmgren against Jordan. On the take. And here's Jokic outside. Mobley grabs the board.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
White finds Tatum. Nails it from 3.
You know, this team relies on Tatum hitting those shots, and that's why he's such a high-volume three-point shooter.
Halliburton, the pass to Jordan. Randall, a screen on White. Pass to Jokic. He shoots. The reverse. And he lays it up and in.
And Jokic has a number of moves to choose from, especially deep inside.
And coach, such a unique player, multiple-time MVP Nikola Jokic. How do you defend this guy?
Well, Brian, if I knew that, everybody in the league would be trying to hire me because no one has found an answer for Nikola Jokic. He can just beat you in so many ways. If you're going to double team him, he's going to create wide open shots and even layups for his teammates. If you're going to leave him single covered, he's going to score. There's nothing this guy can't do on a basketball court.
Pass to Tatum. Holmgren with a screen on Halliburton. To the paint. Here's Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
Jokic finds Jordan. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
The court awareness on full display. Jokic is such a unique big man.
Chicago shooting their first free throw of the evening. The Mavericks leading. Mobley, a screen on Jordan. Down low. Oh, misses the dunk.
Wow, he doesn't miss many of those. He's such a strong finisher and tight.
Outside, Williams. Back to Jokic. Pass to Jordan. Rejected by James.
Sending it right back. LeBron fears no one.
Holmgren, the pass to James. Great open look there.
And obviously their goal right now is to feed him the ball and get him going.
Yeah, it's a good start for him. Let's see if they can keep getting him the ball in that area.
Now here's Jordan. Jokic with a screen on White. Here's Jordan. Can't hit from in close.
Not really what we expected. You know he wants that one back.
And he drops it in from the low post.
A beautiful finish through contact. That's the dog in Holmgren.
Randall, the pass to Jordan. Back to Randall. Halliburton against Tatum. Pass to Jokic. Shot from 12. And he hits the jump shot. Jokic has gotten his second bucket of the game.
Well, it's nice to see your guys taking and making the shots as you design it, especially the shots you should make.
Now here's Holmgren. Mobley passes to White. Connects from downtown.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Outside for Randall. For 3. Sinks the tray.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Jordan, the pass to Jokic. And the 3 off target. The Mavericks lead by 4. Here's Mobley. And the shot falls short that time. 32 seconds left in the first. Here's Jordan. The rebound by Jason Tatum. And now the Mavs on the run. Here's James. Pass to Mobley. Now here's Holmgren. Covered by Jokic. James outside. 6 on the shot clock. Dallas needs to get off a shot. And Mobley throws it down.
Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
And so it's the Dallas Mavericks with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. They're communicating well and stringing together stops. We'll be right back after this word. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Dallas.
Well, they're in a great flow. The ball's moving. All those assisted buckets means the offense is running well.
You know, another thing that has impressed me has been their numbers of points in the paint. Just dominating down there. They're just getting whatever shot they want in close.
They've got Jalen Brunson. Green out there with Anthony Edwards. Then Kristaps Porzingis, and it's Mitchell in at the point. That's the Bulls 5 as we get into the second quarter. Now here's Doncic. Yao passes to Dort. Now here's Doncic. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Yao. It's stolen by Green. Here's Mitchell driving in, and he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. That one on Doncic.
And he's not shying away from the drive at all. Mitchell isn't afraid of the tough defense, and that tenacity gets him to the line.
Well, Grant, with players getting bigger and more athletic, do you support moving the restricted area out?
Yeah, B.A., I would. We've seen a lot of injuries when defenders slide underneath elevated players on the drive. So cutting down that risk makes a lot of sense.
To the middle. Here's Yao. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
All eyes on Luka. The defense forgot about his teammates.
On the wing, Mitchell. And just about a minute and a half has passed here in the second quarter. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Jalen Brunson's craft sets him apart. He said, quote, "I've always played with my instincts and tried to see the game a couple plays ahead. As I've gotten older, that part of my game has gotten wiser and better, but I'm still learning." Brian, that's a scary thought for the rest of the league.
He's already plenty dangerous, Allie. And stolen by Green. Mitchell, the pass to Brunson. Puts up a 3. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell.
You know, some threes look better than others, and Brunson's lefty stroke from 3 is a beautiful thing.
Doncic against Green, and that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Bulls on D. They've only given up 2 points this quarter. Dort, the pass to Jackson. Clock at 4. Over Mitchell.
Lockdown defense by Porzingis. When he moves his feet to get in position, his length is unbelievable.
And the baseline jumper, no good. Dallas leading by 4. Stan, it's hard to believe, but the Bulls have not won a playoff series since 2015.
Well, look, Brian, it's hard to win in this league. And when you're rebuilding, trying to find the mix that'll get you over the top is a difficult chore.
Long way from those Michael Jordan glory days. Rim protection and shooting, so important. Jaren Jackson Jr. has both of those skills, Stan.
Yeah, and look, Brian, it's rare to find guys who can do both of those things. Shot blocker at the rim and stretch the defense at the other end. Guys like that are hard to come by.
He's been a defensive player of the year. Maybe we'll see him in the three-point contest. Knocks down the long J.
Yeah, this is why defenses must be right up on Mitchell or he'll burn you off the pass.
Doncic feeling it out a bit. Jackson with a screen on Green. Doncic passes to Jackson. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. Mitchell on the attack. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Going beyond mere stats, Mitchell. Life into this offense. His energy lifts everyone around him.
Jimmy Butler's checked in for Jalen Brunson, and he makes both free throws. And so it's Dallas with it. It's stolen by Green. Porzingis in the post. Porzingis punishing inside.
Check out Porzingis' energy. He's just relentless on both ends of the court.
Doncic passes to Yao, puts the move on, and the layup is up and in. Yao's got 4 points in the quarter.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
On the wing, Green. And he misses the go-ahead basket.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
Hart passes to Jackson. Mitchell against Hart. Pass to Doncic. Clock at 6. The 3 is up. Some solid defense from Butler.
And lockdown defense against one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
Mitchell against Hart. Green with a screen on Hart. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
Doncic on the wing. Green covering. And here's Doncic. No points so far. Back to Jackson. Oh, it's blocked by Green.
A terrific position defender. Draymond can also challenge shots and protect the rim.
And here's Doncic outside. 32 seconds left in the first half.
And that's why you don't give up on the glass.
Man, his efforts well rewarded right there.
Well, that's what he does. He makes an impact with his activity on the board.
Pass to Green. And here's Butler. Outside Mitchell. The Bulls with another miss. Here's Doncic. And there's a defensive 3-second call. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And the technical free throw is good. Tatum from long range. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Dallas on top, leading by 5. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Well, Jason, you hold the lead going into halftime. What's been your advantage so far?
For most
Okay, Allie, appreciate it. And folks, we'll be back after halftime to begin the third quarter. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. And timeout is called by Billy Donovan. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. Well, Stan, every franchise has their guy. What kind of things do you want your franchise player to exhibit?
Well, Brian, here's what people have to understand. The culture of your team is determined by your best player. If you want a hardworking, unselfish, competitive team, that best player, that franchise guy, has to embody those things.
On the court right now for the Mavericks, we've got Chet Holmgren, Derek White out there with LeBron James. Then there's Jason Tatum, and it's Mobley in at the 5. James passes to Mobley. Back to James.
Michael Jordan. First personal foul. First team foul.
Tatum against Williams. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. They'll pin that one on Julius Randle. You know, Grant, in interviews, Jason Tatum often seems understated and soft-spoken, but that's just him, isn't it?
That's true, B.A. Tatum has a quiet confidence about him. He doesn't feel the need to be loud or act out. He lets his work on the court do all the talking for him.
Randle, a screen on Mobley. Jokic in the post, covered by Mobley. Shot clock at 5. Oh, Jokic hammers it home.
And dunking it with authority inside. This is why Jokic guys look to feed him down there.
Jordan against James. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
First personal foul.
These are his first free throws of the game.
At the line for the Mavericks, LeBron James. Taking 2 shots.
That free throw good from James. Both free throws good from James. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Now Jokic. Give him 8 points now. Pass to Randle. That shot, no good. Great D that time from Holmgren. And it's James inside.
And that's where LeBron loves to operate. Close to the bucket, in the high percentage area.
Jordan against White. Here's Jokic. Fires from deep. And that one goes. He's now recorded his 5th bucket in 8 tries.
You got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out, he brings it.
Here's James. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's on Nikola Jokic.
Sometimes it's impossible trying to contain LeBron. Have to settle for fouling him and hope that he misses.
And he ends up missing both free throws. Jokic passes to Halliburton. Randle right side. Back to Jokic. Over James. Jokic no good. And it's Tatum with the ball for the Dallas Mavericks. 4-point game. James deciding where to go with it. Pass to Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
Not even fair. I mean, just shredding the D to pieces. Guarding James in pick and rolls is almost impossible given his basketball IQ.
Halliburton, the pass to Randall. Inside. And stolen by Holmgren. Jokic against White. Holmgren with it from deep. Rebounded by Halliburton. Jordan with it. Jokic with a screen on White. Pass to Jokic. From deep, Jordan. The three is up. And Jokic throws it down.
So listen, I mean, whether you put a body on Jokic or you don't, he will sneak in there for a second chance opportunity.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. White against Halliburton. 6 to shoot. And Mobley throws it down.
So sick, the vertical ability.
That was flat out awesome. He has that effortless knack for getting to the hoop.
2 minutes.
Pass to Jokic. The shot. Oh, he's a monster. Jokic just flexing out here.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
There's 1:40 left in the third. Here's James. Drops in the layup for 2. James has got 8.
Love the attack mindset. Big second half bucket to extend the lead.
It's Jokic, high post. Mobley's on him. Jokic up top. 15 points in the game. Halliburton finds Jokic. No good on that one. 7 for 12 now. The Mavericks lead by 6. It's James on the wing. Randall with a steal. And up the court come the Bulls on the break. Jordan against White. Jordan, the pass to Jokic. Mobley grabs the board. He's got 5 rebounds tonight. And, Coach, you look at Derek White, maybe not the biggest name, but he is a winning player.
Yeah, Brian, he's one of the most underrated players in the league. He's got a great feel for the game at both ends of the court. He is tremendously solid across the board.
A line change here for Chicago. Edwards against Tatum. Just 4 to shoot. Holmgren with a screen on Edwards. Tatum. Holmgren, the pass to Mobley. James against Mitchell. Goes up again. Stolen by Mitchell. Pass to Edwards. Outside Porzingis. KP with the 3.
Well, so many bigs excel from three-point range these days, and he's right up there with the best of them.
The third quarter comes to a close. Dallas on top, up by 4. After a quick break, we're coming right back with the start of the fourth quarter. Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. The Mavericks lead by 4. Green out there with Kristaps Porzingis. Then there's Jimmy Butler. Then there's Anthony Edwards. And it's Mitchell in at the point. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. Jackson can't get it to go. Chicago's gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. Outside, Green. No good on the 3. And for the Mavericks, they're shooting it at 52%. Hart passes to Yao. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis.
Great play by Porzingis. Love seeing the zinger engaged on D.
Doncic against Edwards. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. Lou Dort picks one up. All right, a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for Dallas.
Well, their passing has been just exceptional, and it's opened up the floor for them on numerous occasions.
And also the number of points they've scored in the paint has been impressive. This coaching staff encouraging them to keep going inside.
Doncic passes to Yao. Kicks it to Doncic. Five to shoot. Here's Doncic. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
You know, the instincts of Luka Doncic are second to none. Such a natural playmaker.
Butler finds Green. Outside Butler. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Mavericks. And just about a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. Jackson with a screen on Green. Over to the wing. Here's Yao, defended by Porzingis. Porzingis grabs the board. The Bulls trail by 4. Edwards driving. Butler with the ball. Jackson in his pocket. Back to Butler. Porzingis with a screen on Hart. It's Edwards on the wing. Dort with a steal. And up the court they come. The Mavericks on the break. And Hart with a basket on the assist by Jackson. Hart's got his first points of the game.
Just great work cashing in on the fast break.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
Edwards, the pass to Green. The kick out to Edwards. Just 5 on the clock. The Bulls need to get off a shot. The 3, Porzingis. The Mavericks pull it in. Fourth quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now. Doncic passes to Jackson. Comes up empty down low. Chicago trailing here. Green with the ball. Now Doncic defending. And here's Edwards outside. And once again, off the mark by Chicago.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Pass to Yao. And here's Hart. Doncic outside. Over Edwards. Jimmy Butler with a rebound. Chicago's gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. Now here's Green. Porzingis passes to Green. They kick it out to Porzingis. And that one's good. And Green with the assist.
Oh my, huge play from Porzingis. A testament to the competitiveness that he plays with.
Doncic passes to Jackson. Edwards against Dort. Back to Jackson. Releases from 15. Here's Yao. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. Outside Butler. Oh, they get a hand on it. Hard against Mitchell. Pass to Jackson. Back to Hart. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim.
And with this game coming down to the wire, they're quick to use their coach's challenge. Asking for a review. This could be a pick.
But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
And so Jason Kidd calls for the timeout. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. Getting ready for Chicago. Jokic is checked in for Kristaps Porzingis. Randall comes in for Draymond Green. Jordan's checked in for Edwards. And Tyrese Halliburton subbed in for Donovan Mitchell. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks, guys. Jason Kidd had some words for his team over the break. They said in the huddle, this is it. No excuses. Let's figure out a way to win. A couple of players spoke as well, firing up their teammates. A great ending could be in store, guys.
Allie, thank you. Three-pointer, Halliburton. Oh, he drained it from downtown.
Well, we talk about ice in his veins a lot, but this guy personifies that. What a clutch shot.
Back to Mobley. Jokic against Holmgren. Chet not messing around inside.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
Jordan against White. Halliburton up top. Pass to Jokic. Fires the three. Off target from downtown. And so it's the Mavericks who come out on top here. With the late victory, they upset plenty of these hometown fans.
They really should take this win to heart. When the pressure was on, they stepped up and worked twice as hard to overcome it.
Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's court. Allie, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks. For Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. We hope you enjoyed our broadcast.
Money, I don't get mad. As in my hood, he gon' set on stamp. And when them situations came, I came out like a champ. When it was pouring down raining, I came out of it damp. But now it's showers when we done all up in they traps. Can't be us cause they rats. Stand tall, point a finger, never that. I knew it had it all, went to the bank and get it back. That's why I'm humble as ever. And I rumble whatever. Don't chase cause they come with the cheddar. I see my man girl start acting bougie when he cheddar. Before you know it, better. I knew about it and I wanted to tell him I felt funny as ever. But when I told him, he went running to tell her. Remember I was down bad, I'm talking under the cellar. Now the Rolls Royces come with umbrellas for the rain and all the pain that we've been through. If you don't feed your wolves, they gon' put you on the menu. That's why I be with family and some boys that I've been new. If money determine loyalty, we and I'll go against you. Facts. Rule number one, never count your homie pockets thinking you deserve it. Rule number 2, never trust a for some purses. Rule number 3, say you send that money, you better stop splurging. Cause when it's all said and done, and you back at the bottom, they gon' treat you like you worthless. Respect the game, the fame. We millionaires, you watching Lil Chain. Disappeared quick as Lil Zane. You feeling yourself, I know you got a little lame. Just hold your composure, I seen it happen over and over. That couple 100,000 holding you over, that ain't real money, that's bill money. Buy a rollie, get a will money. Pay a lawyer, take a deal money. Now you tapped out, ain't got no appeal money. Calling home like, then did you wrong? But when you had that money, you could've put on. In the moment that they put on you, you're gone. Student of the game, I'm just ahead of my class. I'm that, but I never got my head of my. I'm doing good, but I'm ready for bad. And you won't never catch me frontin', cause I'm used to being second to last. Respect the game. Rule number 1, never count your homie pockets thinking you deserve it. Rule number 2, never trust a for some purses. Rule number 3, say you send that money, you better stop splurging. Cause when it's all said and done, and you back at the bottom, they gon' treat you like you worthless. Respect the game.
The clock with inspiration. No standing in line, man. Guess less sorted. I worked 7 days this week, man. Fake the accreditations. Paid outfits that I'll return later. Got yourself some new shoes. 50 hours overtime, can't get no sleep. Fashion week. Fashion week. Dressed to the T's, man, you own this place. Spit that smile, do that dance. Monday we'll come down, but Wednesday we'll be back. Ha ha. Some new shoes. 50 hours overtime. Fashion week. Can't get no sleep. One-of-a-kind synthetic fabrication. No waiting outside, oh no. Tonight's your night. You were made for the flash. Foreign land, nobody knows your name. Ha ha ha! Weak! 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 It's full of money, filled with inspiration. No stopping now. She was built for this whole situation. Got yourself some new shoes.
Coming right up, the Lakers taking on... Welcome, everyone. It's time for NBA. Action coming to you live on this Saturday night. I'm Kevin Harlan along. Side Clark Kellogg, and so with Butler sitting on the bench, here's the group Billy Donovan has on the floor. They've got Jordan. Kristaps Porzingis is out there with Jokic. Then it's Williams. And it's Halliburton in at the point guard. And for Los Angeles, Ja Morant. He's out there with Allen. And then there's Antetokounmpo. Then there's Davis. And it's Leonard in at the 3. And if you claim to be a basketball purist, and Greg, I know you do, one thing you gotta love watching is great ball movement.
Which is something both of these teams take pride in. It's always fun to watch guys be unselfish with the ball and look to make each other better.
Well, the long stride there gets Davis inside quickly, and the defense really unprepared to deal with him, and he gets to a shot.
From deep, Jokic. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, Kevin. Briefly spoke with J.J. Redick. Now, in talking about Tyrese Halliburton, I wanted to know about the strategy for him out there. Coach said Halliburton is so quick and such a deft ball handler. I think it just comes down to keeping up with him, matching his pace, not letting him get one step ahead. So, that's the game plan. Back to you.
All right, David, thanks. On the wing, Leonard, no luck.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Jordan kicks to Halliburton. He takes it in, and Jokic wide open. He shoots. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton.
Jokic has such an efficient, soft stroke, especially from this in-between area.
And when you talk to people about the Bulls, GA, Michael Jordan's shadow still looms large over this team and organization.
And Kevin, they haven't won a championship before or since he was in Chicago. They've had plenty of good players, Derrick Rose and MVP, Jimmy Butler as well, but the results haven't been there.
Lakers have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. He's guarded by Williams. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Jordan. Allen for the 3. Los Angeles with another miss.
Yeah, but the defenders draped all over him. He just could not shake loose.
Jokic passes to Jordan. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And what you like there, Jordan never looks like he's rushing. Makes quick, solid decisions.
Allen outside. Back to Morant. Just 5 to shoot. Over Halliburton. Here's Davis. And there's the block. Just stops it cold and takes possession. Giannis against Jokic. Jokic sets the screen for Williams. Shoots over Leonard. The shot by Williams, no good.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Halliburton against Morant. Nobody near Allen. Good on the three-point shot.
So smooth and so efficient with the stroke. Ray Allen makes it look effortless.
Jordan down low. He's covered by Leonard. Well, Clark, we know Nikola Jokic has many interests outside of basketball, like training his horses.
I love that about him. When basketball season is over, he knows exactly what he wants to do and needs to do to take care of his body, but he's not going to be a slave to basketball year-round. He's got other interests, and he's going to indulge and engage in those. He's got other passions, which I love seeing, and horses apparently one of his other passions for sure.
Davis, and it's Davis with the jam.
Using that length, Davis turning a miss into a make. Bonus points for his team.
Halliburton passes to Jokic. And here is Jordan. Porzingis with a screen on Leonard. Jordan kicks to Porzingis. And stolen by Leonard. The rebound by Jordan. And here's Jordan. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. Here's Jokic. And it goes down 2 points. Jokic has got 7 points.
I have a lot of respect for Jokic's feel for the game. He plays the right way, sees everything, great vision, and he processes what he sees so quickly.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Out to Porzingis. Trying to find Jokic. Gets it to him. Back to Porzingis. A 3-ball. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Giannis has got his 4th rebound in this one. To the wing right side. Morant with a wide open look. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. And Jokic slams it in.
And Joker doesn't get up too often, but when he slams it down, it feels like he's trying to bring the basket with him.
Here's Morant. And they'll get another chance. Antetokounmpo setting the pick for Morant. Just 3 on the clock.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
Jokic firing on all cylinders for the Bulls. Scoring, rebounding. He was all over the place during that quarter. They are riding his performance right now. We'll get you back to the action after. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Bulls?
Straight away, they've opened things up offensively with skillful passing, running smart plays, and just setting guys up for success.
Something else they're doing well tonight, guys, lots of points in the paint. Something to continue to keep our eye on.
So with Williams on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. Kristaps Porzingis is out there with Randall. Then there's Jimmy Butler. Then it's Donovan Mitchell. And it's Edwards in at the 2 spot. Jalen Duren. He's checked in for Chicago. Now Siakam. A shot by Thompson and no one's around. Hands it from downtown. Thompson's got the lead up to 1 now for the Lakers. And Clark for the Lakers. Their last 2 seasons ended in playoff losses to the Denver Nuggets.
And I tell you what, they fought hard both times, Kevin. The point differential was only 24 points over the 4 games in 2023 and just 11 points in 2024. LA actually led most of the 5-game series, but weren't able to advance.
Gobert hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
Clearly the strength of Gobert's game. Tough cover down low.
Outside Edwards. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Shot clock at 5. Duren with a screen on Thompson. Edwards drives in. And Duren slams it in.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long?
Boy, that was a great dunk, and we've got a great game here.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Rudy Gobert continues to embrace the challenge of elite rim protection. He said competition is what it's about. Sometimes I'm going to get dunked on, and sometimes I'll get the block. But I'm not going to stop coming and doing what I do. I'll be there every time. Kevin?
David, just like you. Thanks. So much. Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession. Some changes for Chicago. Porzingis is checked in for Durant. And it's Green in for Randall. Young against Mitchell. Out to Thompson. Young outside. Siakam outside. And the Lakers with another miss. Chicago leading. Over in the corner, Edwards. Edwards loves it in there.
Edwards flexing on them now. Bully ball inside.
Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 on 3 pointers here in the second quarter so far. Gobert the pass to Young. On the wing, Thompson. Looking for Gobert. He gets it there. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Porzingis has got 4 rebounds in this game.
You know, when Rudy Gobert is down low, it strikes fear into the opponent. This is a guy who has led the league in blocks and rebounds at different times. Inside the paint, he is just a nightmare to battle against.
And we've got a lineup change for the Lakers. Here's Butler. Great D that time from Davis.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Here's Butler. Butler hammering it home.
Throwing it down in style. Butler playing with a lot of force.
Lakers trail by 5.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
It's Davis on the wing. Headed by Porzingis. Allen right side. They could use a bucket. Here's Antetokounmpo. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. It's on Jimmy Butler. Chicago making a switch here. Durant's checked in. Lakers shooting their first free throw of the evening. Hey, Clark, no one covers the college game like you. And for new pros, what are the biggest challenges adjusting to life in the NBA and the play itself?
Speed and size, Kevin. I mean, that's where it really starts. You've got to be in great condition. But the speed and size of the players at the NBA level is unlike any other basketball you play. Everybody in the NBA is big and athletic, and things are just played and done at a much faster pace.
Allen, that's good.
Just a nanosecond from touching the ball. Ray Allen ready to fire.
Bulls have gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. Green with a screen on Morant. Mitchell dishes to Green. Butler passes to Mitchell. Driving to the basket. And it's Morant with the rebound.
Yeah, you won't see him miss many dunks unless you've got somebody right in his face, as was the case there on that possession.
Bucket! Davis for 3.
Surprised the defense that time. They dared Davis to take that shot, and now they pay the price.
Pass to Duran. Back to Mitchell. Duren sets the screen for Mitchell. Now Duren, and the layup is good. Duren's got 4 points in the quarter.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
The drive by Giannis. Missed inside. Bulls have gone 5 of 8 from the floor here in the second quarter. Over 60% shooting. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intended. But not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Halliburton's checked in for Edwards. And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline.
On the court, your height squad. Who wants to be there?
It's a completely new group for Los Angeles. And the Bulls making a change here as well. Brunson's checked in. Here's Butler. Brunson scanning the floor. Green with a screen on Young. Just 4 to shoot. Brunson draws the double. And Thompson sends it back.
So disruptive. Thompson's defensive instincts are off the charts.
For 3, Middleton, and that. Would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. Lakers ahead, leading by just 2. All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
And is ready for the fan half-court shot from Rose. They're thinking about the shot.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. One of the stories here, Jokic getting it done today.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
And now to the Hall of Famer David Aldridge, who has an update for us on Anthony Edwards. What's the news there, Dave?
Thanks, Kevin. I just talked with Chicago's head athletic trainer. Oh, that is not what you want to see. It sounds like it's a serious injury.
David, thanks for the great update, guys. It doesn't sound good.
No, if that report is accurate, he's going to be spending a lot of time in rehab and on the sidelines.
And in the training room, guys. I mean, that is not going to be an easy injury to bounce back from.
We got Kawhi Leonard, Allen out there with John Morant. And then there's Antetokounmpo. And it's Davis in at the 4-man position. That's the Laker 5. Porzingis sets the pick for Jokic. And Davis sends it back.
You don't know exactly where Davis is. He's going to deny your shot, so you got to be aware of his presence.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. 4 on the shot clock. Jordan with it, picked up by Davis. From deep, Jokic. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
and you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Greg, as you were saying, beyond the blocks, what makes Anthony Davis special on defense is the way he navigates the floor.
Kevin, most bigs can get picked on in pick-and-roll action. Davis, though, too quick and smart to take advantage of. He can slip screens, hedge, switch, and recover like he's a 3-and-D wing.
Morant passes to Antetokounmpo. Using his size, Giannis!
Good luck against Giannis in the paint. Get out of the way is probably your best option.
Giannis against Jokic. Into the lane. Here's Williams. Excellent D there from Allen. Lakers have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. And Morant throws it down.
How about the authority from Morant? The way he was running, you knew he was aiming to shatter the rim.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Tyrese Halliburton. That is his first foul of the game. Morant against Halliburton. Morant scanning the floor. Allen outside. Off target from outside.
That's excellent defense right there on the perimeter.
Halliburton against Morant. Porzingis sets the pick for Halliburton. Out to Porzingis. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
I think you've got to run Porzingis off of his shots. I mean, you can't let him get comfortable because he'll knock him down.
That one drops for him.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
Jokic with his screen on Leonard. And Jordan slams it home.
You won't find a much more entertaining sight. I'd call that slam dunk contest level.
And Morant's got the ball here for the Los Angeles Lakers. It's a one-point game. Here's Giannis. Out to Morant. Outside, Davis. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
You know, guys, sometimes that just happens, but you don't like to see it when the game is this close.
And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. And Los Angeles with some changes. Davis is checked in for Siakam. Leonard comes in for Chris Middleton. And it's Morant in for Young. Bulls have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. One thing about the Lakers, Clark, over the last couple seasons, they get themselves to the free throw line.
Yeah, and a lot of that is due to the fact they've got some real creators in their lineup, guys who can attack off the dribble at multiple positions from multiple angles, and that creates pressure for the defense.
And there's a foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That'll be his second foul of the game. Green, he's checked in for Randall. 1:52 left to play in the third. Shot clock at 6. Leonard down the lane. Good on the shot. And the Lakers lead by 1.
You know, a little bit of contact will not bother Leonard at all. I mean, he's so strong as a player. It's part of the deal for him.
Here's Butler, and it's Butler with the jam. And not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
The fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been a nail biter.
Leonard kicks to Davis. Over Green. Up again. Rebounded by Vucevic. For Chicago, they've gone 6 of 9 from the floor here in the second half. They've got to be happy with that. There's the 3. Hits it from 3-point range. Now it's a 4-point Bulls lead.
Well, it's been a work in progress, but it actually has paid dividends. Vucevic has worked hard to become a legitimate 3-point shooter.
Mitchell dishes to Vucevic, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And we know injuries derailed last season for the Bulls, Greg, but with an aging core, you wonder where they go from here.
I mean, the Bulls are kind of stuck in the middle of things as it now stands. Not quite good enough to make a run in the East, but not in a position where they need to start over.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Siakam is checked in for Anthony Davis. Chris Middleton comes in for Reynolds. And Trae Young subbed in for Morant.
Trying so hard to contest that shot. Got a piece of Gobert there.
The Lakers have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line.
At the line for the Lakers, Rudy Gobert.
And Gobert drops them both. 17 seconds left in the third quarter. Mitchell with it. Can't get it to fall. And we've reached the end of the third. Bulls lead by 4. 2K Sports, back in a moment here in Los Angeles. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Hey, that was a high-level pass no matter what position it came from. But it does make it stand out a little more when it's made by the big fella.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. So with Jordan on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. Jimmy Butler is out there with Green. Then it's Mitchell. Then there's Edwards. And it's Vucevic in at the center. Here's Vucevic. Vucevic setting the pick for Edwards. Back to Vucevic. Oh, good with the triple.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Young outside. Over Mitchell. Young, no good. Chicago leading by 5. Pass to Vucevic. And Vucevic throws it down.
All the reach you need to throw it down there. Vucevic making it look easy.
And so it's Young who brings it up for the Lakers. Thompson outside. From deep. Thompson with the 3.
And this is the effort you want to see out of your guys, win or lose.
Yeah, you know what? I agree. I mean, they're showing a bunch of fortitude here, keeping this game tight.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Boy, hard to say too much about the craftiness of Vucevic's game. I mean, oftentimes, because he's so clever and so good at drawing fouls, he just toys with defenders.
We're talking about Trae Young here, GA. What stands out most about him to you?
Well, Kevin, I'd say just how confident he is, right? He plays with that unique energy and swagger. You love him if he's on your team and can't stand him if he's playing against you.
Edwards passes to Vucevic. Green in the high post. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Edwards got the lead up to 9 now for the Bulls. Here's Giannis. Great D that time from Vucevic.
Well, you know, stopping him is never easy to do, but the defense was strong there.
Vucevic is screen on Leonard. Butler gets to Vucevic. Edwards looking it over. Chicago needs to get a shot on. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Allen for 3. And they recover it. Outside, Davis. Second shot opportunity. Got a piece of it. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green.
Gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Moran finds Giannis. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. And J.J. Redick is called timeout. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now.
Heading to the court, the Laker girls. Let's make some noise.
Going with an almost entirely new group. Jokic has checked in for Vucevic. Porzingis comes in for Green. Jordan, he's checked in for Edwards. Halliburton subbed in for Mitchell. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey guys, J.J. Redick's message with his team was simple. He told the players, you guys are too talented to be playing this lackadaisical. Push the ball up the floor, get out on the break, and get to the fast break. Guys, we'll see if we can get it done.
Thank you, David.
There it is right there in front of you. Jordan going to work and dunking it like only he can.
Antetokounmpo, a screen on Butler. Leonard, the pass to Antetokounmpo. That falls. Nice feed that time from Leonard. And 11 points for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed. Never in a hurry.
Pass to Jordan. Back to Jokic. Oh, throw it down. Nikola Jokic.
Impressive seeing Jokic go off like this. I mean, you can tell his teammates are being energized by what he's doing.
Here's Jordan. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Jordan's got 4 points in the quarter.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you got to push it and push it every time. You know, using his size advantage there to rip down that board in traffic.
Pass to Halliburton. Here's Jokic. Fires for 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Jokic has got 10 points in just the second half.
That high release of the Joker, if you're defending him, you better stay home.
The shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around. No good again that time.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Bulls.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Jokic.
Boy, he was absolutely relentless at the offensive end, guys. Smelled blood and went for it.
The kick outside to Butler. From outside, off the mark. Lakers have gotten only 3 of their 9 field goal attempts to go down since the end of the third. Pretty cold down the stretch. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And Antetokounmpo is just fearless. I mean, hit him, knock him around, really doesn't faze him, doesn't matter. I mean, this guy is determined to get the job done, and he does.
Clark, what in the world is left for Giannis to accomplish at this point?
You know, Kevin, I don't know, quite honestly. I mean, perhaps more championships or MVPs. He's really done it all. Maybe a scoring title, but whatever he does from this point on, it's only going to add to what's been a Hall of Fame career.
Goes back up, shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on Porzingis.
Man, that was a remarkable pump fake from Antetokounmpo. I mean, he's really good at selling that shot fake.
He hits one and misses one, each at the line. Jordan against Allen. Now, here's Jordan. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
And now, let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline for our player of the game. David, take it away.
Kevin, thanks. Nikola, a phenomenal shooting performance for you. Did you feel it coming?
I mean, I was kind of like it.
Much appreciated, David. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg.
Tell them not to sell it, it's worth more than gold. And guiltiness won't catch them in the end. Oh yeah, oh yeah. They'll try to manipulate you through your pockets. Now you're caught up in the fog with the optics, the vision. Try to control you so they take the power. No, we don't play that game, we're here to empower. Give God the thanks and praises. Give God all the thanks and praises. Give God all the thanks and praises. Give God thanks and praises. Give God all the thanks and praises. Give God the thanks, the thanks, the thanks, the thanks, the thanks, the thanks, 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 and praises. Give God the thanks and praises. Give God thanks and praises. Give God thanks and praises. Praises. Give him the thanks and the praises. Give him the thanks and the